Hello, here we are on the next video in the Cyber Renaissance series. I do recommend watching these from the very beginning because I'm going over just the basic concepts of why your world is so bonkers, why it's so chaotic, why it seems so crazy. They're tearing down the old system to enter the new system, the new order, the cyber world order. In the first part of the videos, we have already gone over digitization, biometrics, IoT, IOB, VR, AR. And today I'm going to be going over robotics and a lot of automation. And I think I might be getting into VI a little bit here. Let's go. So, the United Nations, digital citizenship, crucial steps towards a universal. And then the article goes on to talk more about our new universal world, our new cyber world order. And they call this a digital citizenship. This digital citizenship has 9 elements to it. Okay, if you recognize the colors, if you've been keeping up with the world and its changes, then you're very familiar with 17 goals of the United Nations that go along with the 9 elements of digital citizenship. Okay, these are called the 17 sustainability goals. These are the new ways of what we call the new world system. And it is a sustainable system. It is a circular economy. It has all the elements that some of you have already heard of when you've heard the term Agenda 2030. Okay. Now, what interests me, of course, because I'm into the cyber world aspect of this all, is how they're training the younger generation to be digital citizens. Okay. Notice that it doesn't say humans inside of a uh, digital world. It says teach your students to be global digital citizens. And that's because what is going on, if you've watched my other presentations, is everything is being digital twinned. There's a digital version of everything on the planet, including each person. When they're birthed, they immediately go into the sentient world simulation as a digital twin. And when they leave this realm and they go on to go experience whatever they're going to do in the cosmos afterwards, meaning their soul leaves their human avatar. Well, then they get to leave this place and they get to leave the sentient world simulation. But until then, we're all there. Being a good digital citizen. This is from the Catholic Education Office. I'm not talking about religion here. I'm just showing another example of how this is everywhere. So let's start talking about humanoid robots and the robotic system. Okay, the humanoid robotics are being developed at such a fast pace, it's hard to keep up with anymore. But don't be fooled thinking that this is new technology. This is perfected technology. They're just now disclosing this to the population. Okay. Now, for you and I, it seems kind of strange, but for the little guys, this is going to be their normal world. They're not going to know a world without robotics, automation, and AI. Now, a good example of that, you just have to look at the younger generation, say, for instance, Gen Alpha or Gen Z, even the millennial generation. Well, y'all don't know a world without technology. You don't know a world without social media or smartphones in your hands all the time, which I'm not saying that there's any fault of yours there. Don't take it wrong. I'm just saying that you don't know that world. So it's normal for you, right? Just like the little guys, like what's pictured here in this photo, they're not going to know a world without humanoid robots, without AI controlling the whole realm. It's going to be normal for them. Okay? We have automation in agriculture as an example of automation. Now, there were what we call farmer protests going on in different countries across the planet. And did anybody care besides the farmers and people that know what's going on? No. No government officials cared. Nobody's talking about that. You don't hear your politicians mentioning this at all. It's because they don't care about the farmers. They're getting rid of the farmers because agriculture is gone automated. Okay. Automated, even tractors. Is this just progress? Yes, we could call it progress, but it's also to develop a completely different civilization. It's a reset of civilization. Okay. You see this automation in restaurants. Remember, I've shared with you in other presentations. Take a look at the East. The East is the prototype for the rest of the world. I live in the United States, and we're always told, keep your eyes on America. Whatever happens in America is going to happen in the rest of the world. That's false. It's not true. They're just getting us to believe that we need to keep our eyes on America so we're not paying attention to the rest of the world that is already rolling out automated robotics in restaurants, robotics delivering food. And this is all taking away the human jobs. Okay. Don't be fooled by thinking that AI is going to create more jobs and robotics is going to create more jobs. It's not happening. We've seen evidence of that over the last 3 years. Okay. Robotics is in warehouses, medical, food, real estate, vehicle sales, agriculture, farming, beauty and healthcare. Okay. We saw this taking place. I mean, it's been going on for years, right? You got the warehouses. You've got Amazon that is, I think, over 200,000 robotics in their warehouses right now. Many people in the warehouse, workers, the warehouse workforce for companies like UPS, they got their pink slips that this October of 2024, they're out of a job because the warehouses are going fully automated and smart. In the automotive industry, we've all watched this happen, and we really didn't pay enough attention to it to realize how many human jobs are robotics and automation replacing in the factories. A lot. And this is just an example in car factories, but it's been taking place on car lots as well. In 2020, they were experimenting with robotic car salesmen. When we were all locked down and we were concerned with other things, well, they were testing out a lot of these robotic systems to replace car salespeople. It's in dentistry as well. Dentists are training their replacement. Same thing in surgery. Now, what do you think is going to happen to all the people that are in higher education that are graduating from school and then they're going to want to be surgeons or doctors or nurses? Well, they're going to find out that when they get to the end of their tenure, that they're replaced with automation. Same thing in the beauty industry. These went out in Targets as a prototype to see if people would accept it as being normal, where they would have robotics, machinery doing manicures for them. And it went over splendidly. Same thing with in the beauty industry. These are robotics putting the eyelashes on people, where they go in and they have fake eyelashes put on. Well, they're building robotics to do that job as well. You see, robotics and technology is far too enticing. People grab the dangling carrot and they don't understand to think it through. Where is this going to lead? Right? And again, I'm not saying technology is the devil, but we've gone too far and we went too far too fast. And the replacement for humanity is technology. Okay. And unfortunately, it's not going to go back into a bottle. There's robotics that are being formed to look like humans, humanoid robots. This is a lot of what VI is, virtual intelligences, robotics being built with the ability to enter a chip inside the robot that a human's mind can be downloaded onto, and that they can live out as a robot. But it won't be the person, don't get me wrong. This is where biology and the soul is completely two different things. You can have a memory from your mind downloaded on a chip, but it's still not you. Okay? We've seen this is one of the most famous, or it was one of the most famous robotics that harnesses the power of AI. And its name is Amica. And this is a movie. Remember? Science fiction will tell you more information than you're going to see on the black screen on any news channel. This was displaying the concept of these humanoid robots powered by AI. Now, VIs are different than AI powered robotics, okay? AI robotics is powered by artificial intelligence. I prefer to call it sentient synthetic consciousness. It's a consciousness. It's sentient. It's aware of itself and each other. Okay. But VI, virtual intelligences, are where they take a person's mind, download it on a chip, and upload that into a robotic structure, which has human skin over it. This is an example of human skin over a robotic face with little eyeballs and all that's being grown. This is another example of this technology is so far that you could be sitting in front of somebody that was a VI and you would never notice it. That's how far the technology is. But they're just showing the population this now in this cute little pink version of a human skin grown in a lab over a robotic face to make it normalized so that it's accepted by the future generations. And we've all seen this in science fiction movies, right? RoboCop and the Iron Man, and these different concepts that make us think that this is just science fiction. They'll never have humans merged with machine. That's not possible. But the Pentagon had a statement at a conference based on a conference that they had. And their scientists discussed cybernetic super soldiers that feel nothing while killing in dystopian presentations. The soldier of the future will be flooded with pain numbing stimulants, cybernetically enhanced, and one official sort of joked, must be eventually terminated. Well, he's joking because of the movie The Terminator. They already have these super soldiers, okay? They're just displaying this to the population, again, to make it normalized, okay? And sound really cool. This is part of the conference. Bioweapon soldiers. Enhanced soldiers would be reduced to bionic men who run fast, do not need sleep, eat and drink very little, and can fight all the time. A new species is born, Homo robocopus, another play on the word for the movie RoboCop. Okay? Now, again, this is a very quick video just to give you an explanation of your world, what the cyber world order means. Remember what that last frame said? It's a cyber world. It's cybernetics, cyber beings, remote controlled people, robotics. Okay? Cybernetics is humans merging with machine, becoming cyborgs. That's what that means. Okay? This is the cyber world order. This is why the world is so chaotic, because you have to tear down the old system to reset it to bring the new world structure. Okay? So remember, keep control of your mind, or it will be controlled for you. Cybernetically, remote controlled thoughts, feelings, perceptions. Therefore, your behavior is predictable. It's never been more vital for us to keep control of our thoughts and our minds. If we don't understand that these things are rolling out to civilization, we're going to be easy targets and prey to be cybernetically controlled. Until the next video, guys.